So you've clicked on this video because you are stuck in Diamond, and I have so many tips to share with you in this video, so let's get into it. Diamond is the last rank in Fortnite before you start to verse some of the best players in your region. It has 3 stages, Diamonds 1, 2 and 3, making it pretty hard to progress through. I'm going to show you how you can go from being hard stuck in Diamond to making your way to Elite and beyond in Chapter 5 Season 4. These are some of the best tips and tricks that have gotten me through the Diamond rank and to Unreal multiple seasons in a row now. So if you guys could quickly drop a sub, that would get me to 3,000 and that would be a really big milestone for me. So thank you, and let's get into the video. I say this in a lot of how to rank up videos, but experience. So every season they always add, change or remove new items and mechanics. And this season there's a lot more unexpected things that you can die to, such as random war machines arsenal, the Captain America shields, or the new Doctor Doom power that literally came out yesterday. So a tip for you is to stay calm under pressure. And the way you can get good at this is if you just keep playing the game and you get used to fighting and you realize that it's not really that big a deal if you lose or win, and you get used to that, you'll just do better when you fight and it'll be more rewarding when you actually beat someone. Map awareness. If you know the map really well, including places with high loot, not much people, common drop spots and good rotation paths, it's going to make it so easy for you to just mindlessly traverse the map and focus on other things. These 2 tips are really important things to learn in order to escape and learn when to take fights. Experience also comes with knowing lots of drop spots, so if you're playing a lot you're going to know the map really well and you're going to know where you want to drop. And you should always be dropping somewhere where there's not many people and you can get a decent amount of loot. These are usually edge drop maps. This might be like a couple houses or a gas station or something that no one goes to, so you can just experiment for a couple of games and see which spot suits you best. The reason this is so important is because especially this season you're up against all of these really random items that wouldn't normally be in the game, and you can die to really random reasons that probably aren't your fault. So if you pick your fights and minimize certain things, it's going to make it easier for you to keep this out of your control. Therefore, it's just better to play consistently and just get a couple of kills and get to endgame. My next point is the consistency bonus. So a way around this is warming up and practicing before games if you really need to rank up. Just by playing with a couple friends, maybe even in pub lobbies, creative, 1v1s, realistics, it doesn't really matter, you just need to be playing and get your mind in the game. The closer you get to elite lobbies, you have a chance to get in even higher players games such as Champs on Unreal, creating a really large skill gap, which is usually why people can't rank up past Diamond, as well as a lot of other reasons such as just how many ranks you have to go through. So like I touched on before, playing more consistently is key, and having patience to progress ranks rather than just hot dropping and complaining when you die off spawn because you're too impatient to actually loot properly. My final point is skill gap. Like I said before, you have Diamonds 1, 2 and 3, which means you'll most likely be taking longer to rank up through these 3 ranks than one hard rank being Elite to Champion or Champion to Unreal. The reason Diamond is so difficult for a lot of people is there is elite players in that rank that can also be in the same time, and you barely gain any percentage in team game modes, and especially with this season you can get very unlucky with how you die, so there's not a lot that's in your control. At this time of the season, the average Unreal player is probably Elite to Diamond at this point, so you'll be versing tougher people than you normally would, say if you play ranked in a week. There's also just generally a very large skill gap in Diamond, as Diamond 1 players versus Plat players and other low ranked Diamonds, or even Golds in some cases, but in Diamond 3 you get put into pretty much elite lobbies as well as just high Diamonds at the very least. And the difference between Diamonds 1 to 3 is probably the biggest skill gap in all of ranked. That's wrapping up this video. Hopefully this helps you guys rank up to elite. So if you liked it, push this out to others by dropping a sub, and I'll see you again.